Welcome. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, please type 111 in the comment section. Let me know if you can hear me. Welcome to the 2 days content creation masterclass. This is the Day 1 section. And yeah, thank you very much for joining me. It's so good to have you all here. Please let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, please type 111 in the comment section. Please, if you can hear me, type 111 in the comment section. Welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. And it's so good to have you. Please let me know if you can hear me in the comment section. Please type I can hear you. If you can hear me, please type I can hear you so I'll know you're with me. All right. Type I can hear you if you can hear me in the comment section. Welcome to the 2 days content creation masterclass. I'm so happy to have you all here. I'm so happy and excited to have you. It's so good to see everyone here today. All right. All right. Means you guys can hear me. Okay, so good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's class, and thank you very much for joining. Thank you for showing interest. Yeah, thank you very much. It's so good to have you all here. So, yeah, I'm trying to bring my face to the screen. So, I don't know if you can see my face or my picture, please just type on in the comment section or type I can see you in the comments, please. If you can see my face or if you can see my video, just type yes, I can in the comment section. Okay, type yes, I can in the comment section. If you can see my video, type yes, I can in the comment section. So, thank you very much, everyone, for joining tonight. And it's so good to have you all here. Yeah, as you all know, my name is Adeyemi Emmanuel, and I'm going to be your lead coach for tonight's class. All right. Okay, so yeah, we don't have so much time. So, let's just get right into the class. All right. So, this is actually our first class, and I'm not sure I've met any of you before, so I would like to meet you. So please kindly introduce yourself in the comment section and tell us where you're joining from. Kindly introduce yourself in the comment section and tell us where you're joining from. Kindly introduce yourself in the comment section and tell us where you are joining from. And also, to if at any point in time you can't see me or you can't hear me, please kindly just type in the comment section so I'll know you guys are with me. Okay, so you can just type where you are watching from in the comment section. If you are just joining, welcome, and please kindly introduce yourself in the comment section, right, and tell us where you're coming from. You can just simply use this prompt, or you can just follow this order. My name is Emmanuel and I'm joining from Lagos. You can just use that. My name is Emmanuel and I'm joining from Lagos, or my name is Miriam and I'm joining from Ogun State. Wherever it is you are joining from, can you just type it in the comment section? All right. And yeah, so I want to see you guys comments start rolling in. Just tell me where you are watching from. Okay. I haven't gotten any response yet. Let me know where you guys are joining from. All right. Okay. So yeah, welcome. It's so good to have you here. All right. So all right, we have Henry Ifani is joining from Lagos. Thank you very much, Mr. Henry, for joining us tonight. All right, we have Jones Omoshola Deborah. She's joining from Lagos State. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for connecting from Lagos. Yeah. So if you are currently on the live, if you are currently on the broadcast, please kindly introduce yourself in the comment section. Oh, somebody is saying I can't see anything. Oh, what's the issue? Are you not? Is it my face you are not seeing, or you are not seeing the screen? Which one of them? Please let me know so I can just find a solution to that. Okay. Yeah, welcome everybody. So you can just keep introducing yourself in the comment section. So I'm going to respond to everyone. Okay. All right. We have Joy Vincent, and she's joining from Delta State. Wow, that's so good. It's so good to have you all the way from Delta State. Welcome, Joy Vincent. Yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining tonight. So yeah, basically, I think we just have to just introduce ourselves while we wait for other people to join the live stream. Okay, so just give me a few minutes. Let me send a reminder to the group again that we have started. We are live. Okay, let me send a reminder to the group again that we are live. We've started, but you can keep introducing yourself in the comment section. All right, we have Basi Joe, and he's joining from Ogun State. Thank you very much for joining, Basi Joe. It's so good to have you here. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you very much for having you here. It's so good to see you. All right. So what else do we have in the comment section? Yes, what else do we have in the comment section? All right, you can hear me. Okay, so I think basically we just go on so we don't waste too much time. Okay, we have Jennifer sorry, Okileke. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce your name properly, but we have Jennifer, and she's joining from Ogun State. Thank you very much, Miss Jennifer. Thank you for joining. Thank you for connecting, and to everyone who has joined the live so far, thank you for showing interest in the content creation class. All right, so we have Christopher, and yeah, I don't know where Mr. Christopher is joining from, but we have Mr. Christopher here. Thank you very much for joining, Mr. Christopher. All right, we have Moreni KG Israel, and I don't know if it's a he or a she, and the person is joining from Bagada, Lagos. That's Lagos. Yeah, thank you very much for joining. It's so good to have you here. Okay, so I think enough of the introduction. So we'll just get right into the class. Okay. Yeah. So all right. Yeah, enough of the introduction. Okay, sorry. We have Mr. Mike Odo, and he's joining from Benue State. Thank you very much, Mr. Mike. It's so good to have you here. Thank you for joining. All right, we have Jesu Toyosi from Nigeria. Yeah, welcome. It's so good to have you, Jesu Toyosi. Okay, we have Bambo Bamboye Boluwatife. We have Tife from Abeokuta. Thank you very much for joining. It's so good to have you all here. All right. Okay, so if there's anybody else, I'm going to definitely introduce the person. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think we just like to go right into the class for tonight, so we don't waste too much time. Okay, so good evening, everybody, and I'm so excited to have everybody here. So my name is Adeyemi Mane. Yeah, I've been introducing myself on the group lately in the past few days. All right, so my name is Adeyemi Emmanuel, and I'm privileged to be your lead coach for this today's content creation masterclass. Okay, so everybody knows me already. I'm Adeyemi Emmanuel, and I am a digital entrepreneur and a content creator. Yeah, that's just basically what I do, right? And I have just one goal. Like you joining me for this class, I have just one goal, and the goal I have is to help people get seen, get heard, and get known through content creation. Excuse me, please. Now, the reason for this class is basically seeing the fact that there are a lot of people out there who want to go into content creation, who want to start creating content online, but there has just been one roadblock, there has been one challenges or the other. I mean, there are people who want to create content, they don't even know how to start, they don't know, what content to create, they don't know how to script their videos, how to edit their videos, how to shoot their videos, and pretty much all of those. And this class is just here to provide solution to it, right? So I, like I said earlier, that I have just one goal in this class. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I think I have to introduce all these people so that they don't come for me in the night. All right. So we have Constance from Lagos. Thank you very much for joining, Constance. And we have Barrister Freethink is joining from, I'm not sure if from Ogun State. All right. Thank you very much. Welcome. Thank you for joining. We have Mr. Oluwafemi, and he's joining from Bagada, Lagos. Thank you very much, Mr. Femi, for joining. And we have Uche Johan. Thank you very much, Uche, for joining. We have Mayowa from Ibadan. Thank you very much, Mayowa, for joining. We have Christopher, Mr. Christopher. Okay, he's joining from Agodo, Lagos. Thank you very much for joining us. And it's so good to have you here. All right. So let's just get back to the class. Okay. So like I was saying before, I was saying the other time. So there's a mentor of mine, Dr. Sam Harrod. There is one of the things he always, say like a lot, like which really got me, and it's one of the reasons why I'm, pushing a lot of energy and putting a lot of energy into content creation and making sure that other people also get started with content creation as well. So one thing he used to say is that you can be the best skilled in the world. Okay. You can be the best skilled in the world. I mean, you can have the best product in the world. You can have the best service in the world. Like, you can be the best, like, in anything you do. Maybe you are selling a product. Your product may be like the most quality product that's ever lived on the earth. But if nobody knows that that product exists, if nobody knows you, it is as good as you don't exist. So that means that there are a lot of people who have skills. There are people who have businesses that are doing like great stuffs. There are people who have products that is giving great value. There are people who have skills. There are people who have, services. They are offering services that are very, very valuable. But because nobody knows them, it's as though they don't exist. It's like looking as though, oh, these people don't exist. And one of the ways to come out of that trap, one of the ways to come out of that box is by creating content, by making videos and posting it online. Okay. And that's one of the motivations for this class, right? I actually came here to be able to provide solution, right, to the area of content creation. Like I've been creating content for the past over 1 year now. It's more than 1 year though. Even though I was not consistent at the point, but there have been people reaching out to me over the past 6 months, like that was actively creating content. There have been people reaching out to me telling me that, oh, how do you create your videos? How do you script your videos? Where do you get the ideas from? What lights do you use? What phone do you use? Like, there's been a lot of questions, and I'm like, oh, what can I do to provide solution to this? And then I was trusting my senior partner. I spoke to my senior partner, and that was how this class came to be. And I'm so happy that this class is happening today. Okay, so I would like to share just a little bit of my story, how I got into content creation and how I found myself here. So I started creating content in that was towards October 2023. That was when I actually started creating content, right? And I started creating content because I wanted to make money. I will just be sincere with you. I started creating content because they said if you can create content, you will attract customers that will come and buy from you. That was why I started creating content. So I picked up my phone. I was like, oh, let's just make content. And I picked up my phone and I started making videos about this thing. I was talking about entrepreneurship, about online business, the kind of business you can do online, all those kind of stuff. I was talking about that. But my God, the videos were trash, like they were poor. As at that time when I was making those videos were like the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh, finally I can start this content creation. But if I see those videos now, I'll be like, how did you even think of this? This is trash. Like, were you not thinking when you made this video? That's because I've grown to some level. I've grown above that level of, just creating anyhow content and putting it online. So I actually wanted to make money. I started putting out videos there and I became frustrated because my videos got stopped at 200 views, 300 views. Like the highest I ever had, I think it had 700 views. Yes, it had 700 views. So it was the perception that it gave me that if you start creating content online, people will, you attract people to yourself and you get customers. And definitely that was what happened. I started creating the content, but I was creating content the wrong way, right? So I got frustrated and I just stopped. So I started creating around October. I stopped in that December period, right? Now, coming into the new year, that was 2024, I said I was going to start creating content back in 2024, right? We came into 2024. January came with its own challenges. I could not even do anything. I was still trying to settle in. February, I said, okay, yeah, it's February. Let's go there. Let's go and start creating content. I didn't create any content. March came. I said, oh yeah, March, it's a new month. It's a new month. Oh yeah, before this quarter one finishes, let me start creating content. I didn't create anything. That was how April came. I'm not creating content. What's happening? May came. I'm not creating content. Like it just started going like that, like that, like that, like that. Towards the end of May, and I said to myself, is either I create this content or I create it? Because I love content creation. It's actually one thing I love. I'm so passionate about it. I've been seeing people do it, and I'm like, I also want to do this thing, right? So when I finally made the decision to start, making the videos by May, right? So I spoke to a lady friend of mine, and she was using an iPhone 11 Pro Max then. So I told her that please, you come on. I shared the idea with her that I want to start creating my business content back, all of that. I said you come and be my like videographer, that kind of stuff, right? And lo and behold, yes, we went to shoot the video. I think we shot the video towards the beginning of June or something like that. Yeah, we shot the video, and after stressing and shooting the video under sun, it was an outdoor shoot. After everything, we went back home, and guess what? I could not even get the videos from her. Like I could not get the video from her because she was so busy. You get, she was so busy that the video that we even went to make, I could not get it from her. So I became frustrated and I said to myself that guy, if you know you truly want to do this content thing, you really want to do it and you want to stay consistent, you cannot go this route. And we are still getting there, but I'll just say this at the surface level. If you want to start content creation, make sure that the process of your content creation, like the ecosystem of your content, of the creation of your videos, is not tied to anybody. Now, what do I mean by this? Now we went out to shoot videos together. We came back from the shoot. I was supposed to get the videos from her to edit, but for one reason or the other, I didn't get the video because she was busy. I was also kind of busy. I went back to I wanted to get the videos. I just started like before I just lost interest in it. That videos that we did like since like 2 weeks ago, I've not seen it to collect and edit. Talk less of I want to be posting. And I was like, guy, if you want to do this thing, guy, you can't like go for like this. So I just discarded the idea, right? And when it was June, that was the middle of June, and I started trusting like my senior partner. I was asking my senior partner, I want to start creating content. What kind of content can I create? Right. And then it just dropped in my heart. Like I just received the inspiration of storytelling. That was where storytelling all came to place. Like, and one of the like tagline that I've always used since that time is I tell stories about people, places, history, and culture. If you go to my bio, you will still see it here right now because it was as if that word dropped in my heart and I just wrote it down like, okay, this is what I'm going to be creating content about. And then I started making research. I started checking the past. Started checking history and things that has happened in the past and pretty much all of those. And I started getting facts and all those things. I was like, oh yeah, this is good. And then I made my first video. I could remember my first video was about Ajala the bike traveler. Please let me know if you are still following. If you are following me, please just type 111 in the comment section so I'll know I'm not speaking to myself. Please type 111 in the comment section. Okay. So the video I made was about Ajala the bike traveler. Yeah. So I started making the video. I the first video I posted was July 1st. After not staying consistent for over like 6 months or 1 year plus. Remember, I started creating content like October 2023. And I said I was going to do it in 2024. And then I started creating those videos in 2024. I started creating it in July. That was July 1st. That was when I posted my first video. July was okay. It was normal. I was just posting it with my 200 views, everything like that, like that. And it was in August I had my first break. Now I want to show you something. Now look at this. You can look at the screen. Okay. Hold on. Let me switch back to my screen. I'm trying to. All right. Okay. If you can see my screen, please type I can see your screen. Please, if you can see the screen, please type I can see your screen. Okay. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to show you here is this was my account when I started creating content. Before I even say let me stay consistent. You can see the post view. This was my analytics. You can see the post view, you can see the likes, you can see the shares, you can see the comments, you can see the profile views, you can see the followers I had, you can see the likes that is on this place. Do you get it? Now, hold on, I want to show you something. Okay, I can see your screen. Beautiful. All right. Now, I want you to look at this. Have a look at this. Please, how many? What are you seeing here? I want you to type it in the comment section. What are you seeing in this place? In this post views, you are seeing 1.2 million views. This one is not Photoshop. Oh. It's not Photoshop. If I open my TikTok analytics, this is what you will see there. Look at the likes, 96,000 likes. Look at the shares, 2,031 shares. Look at the profile views, 17,000 views. Look at the comments, 2,800 comments. Now, why am I saying this? The reason why I'm showing all this is so that you can see that anybody can literally start from scratch. That's just the idea behind it. What I'm trying to make you see is that you can literally come from nowhere. I mean, confused, you don't even know what to do, but you just decided to start. And then within the space of, I'm not giving you a time frame. Some people can take longer, some people can take shorter. Like it takes, the time frame is different. But I'm just trying to inspire you just so you can know that you can also start content creation and you can grow from zero to whatever it is you want to grow. Now, this year we are currently at 14,000 followers at the newest tribe, right? And we have a goal to reach 100,000 people before the end of 2025. So that's a big goal. So we have to create content massively, like stay very consistent at it. Do you get? So now the reason why I shared all this story is so that you can also be inspired that content creation is not even as difficult as people think it is. Of course, I know it has its own challenges, but the mindset part is where we need to deal with first, right? Which is you having the mindset of I want to do this thing and I want to succeed in it. I just showed you how I literally moved from 300 followers. Nothing was on my page. No, nothing like that. Like that. It's just an ordinary guy scrolling TikTok. And then I started creating content like that, like that, like that. And you can see what happened. And all this thing happened within the space of 3 months. Yes, because I had like my video just started pushing up. Like my video just started picking up. It was one video that started it and then it started picking up like that, like that, like that. I think the highest video had over 300,000 views, 370 something, if I'm not mistaken, thousand views. And other videos like that. That's just to show you that you can literally start from where you are and you can grow. Okay, so that's just my story, and let's just get right into class now. Okay, so now here are the things we'll be covering today in today's lecture, today's session. This is what we're covering today. Please let me know if you are following. Please type one in the comments if you are following me. Please type one in the comments if you are following me. Okay. Please type one. Okay. Yeah, sure. All right. You guys are following. Okay, so basically we are going to be covering the basics and the fundamentals of content creation. Yeah, that's what we are going to be covering today. Okay. We're going to be covering like the basic aspects of content creation. So when we are saying content creation, before we even go out there to go and start creating content, we need to have a proper understanding of what content itself is. Do you get it? We need to have a proper understanding of what content is, right? So the goal for tonight's class is to equip you with the foundational knowledge, right, about content creation and actionable steps that you need to take, right? Because, excuse me, like I said, it's going to be like there's going to be actionable steps to take. I've said this several times. That it's not just about me coming to show you about content creation and then just leave it to go. There's going to be actionable step, to take. Okay. So yes, you can still come back to watch it. Yeah, you can still come back to watch this. All right. So let's just get right into the class. So now you've been hearing content creation. What is content creation? What is content creation? There's one adage that says that when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. Like when you are trying to start something or you are trying to get into an endeavor and you do not define like you do not give it like a defined meaning, it's like as though you are just about to waste your time. So you've been hearing content creation. What exactly is content creation, right? Now, content creation is simply the process of generating ideas and transforming them into engaging materials for a particular audience. Yeah, I'm going to take that again. Please, if you have your notepad, please kindly jot down some things, okay? If you have your notepad with you, please kindly jot down some things, okay? All right. So, content creation is the process of generating ideas and transforming them into engaging materials for a particular audience, right? Now, these materials could be video, they could be images, it could be text, it could be audios, and they are mostly shared on platforms like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and every other social platforms like that, right? So that's just the basic knowledge. That's just the layman, knowledge, like meaning of content creation. Content creation again is just the process of generating ideas and transforming them into engaging materials for a particular audience. All right. Now, who is a content creator? Yes, who is a content creator? Okay, so I was introducing myself the other time and I said my name is Adeyemi Emmanuel and I'm a content creator, right? So now, who is a content creator? So you can understand who a content creator is, what your role is, and everything that has to do with content creation. Okay. So now, who is a content creator? A content creator is anyone who produces and share valuable and engaging content for a particular audience. Right. A content creator is anyone who produces and shares valuable and engaging content for an audience. And it is usually on digital platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, right? And yeah, in other words, content creation, a content creator is anyone who creates content, right? That's just the layman understanding of content creation, right? So far, you are able to create content, you're able to create engaging and valuable content, then you're a content creator. But the fact that I said you're a content creator, please don't get me wrong, because when you check most of all these apps, a lot of people come there for several reasons. They come there for different reasons. Now, you need to understand who you stand for or what you stand for as a content creator. Please stay with me, you get me, right? It is not everybody that comes on social media that is a content creator. Now, I'm sure if you go to TikTok now, you are going to scroll, you watch some videos, and then you now see somebody there that is dancing to the camera. No value, nothing, he's not giving any value, he's not giving any, passing any message, and he calls himself a content creator. You see, if you're watching right now and all you do on TikTok or Instagram is to shake body and dance in front of camera, I'm sorry to announce to you, you're not a content creator, you are just making videos, right? Because what distinguishes you as a content creator is the value you're able to offer to your audience, is what your audience are able to get from you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's not everybody that is a content creator. Some people say, I'm a content creator. And all you do is to carry ring light, put your phone there and dance and shake body on TikTok. Like, what content are you creating? What is the value that your content is offering us? Okay. So don't get me wrong when I say content creator, right? You need to know if you are a content creator or not. And if you have been making those kind of videos, repent too, because those are not the kind of content that is going to help you grow. Okay. All right. So like yeah, like I was saying, if you record videos, sorry, I need to share my screen. I need to share my screen back. Okay. Please let me know if you are with me in the comment section. Please type I can hear you or I'm following. Please just type I'm following in the comment section. Please type I'm following in the comment section, please. So that I'll know that you are with me, please. I'm following in the comment section, please. Okay. Please just type I'm following in the comment section so that I can know I'm not talking to myself. I'm waiting for your responses. Oh yeah, please. Sharp, 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 sharp. Yes. Olamide David says I'm following. All right. Yeah, sure. We have people following us. Oh, that's good to hear. Okay, you can keep your comments. Oh yeah, sharp, sharp. Yes, let's see your comments. Okay. All right. So let's just go on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You guys are following. Okay. So, like I was saying before, if you record videos and you post it on TikTok, you are a content creator. If you record videos, you post it on maybe Instagram or YouTube, you are a content creator. So far, your video is offering value to your audience, right? You are a content creator. Okay. So if you also write blog posts, you write tweets, you write articles, you are a content writer, and pretty much all of those, you are also a content creator, right? If you design graphics, you take photos, you create comedy skits, you are also a content creator. Okay. So now I just want to show you just a visual representation of content creators. Now, everybody knows these people. I'm sure if you know any of them, just type their names in the comment section. If you know any of them, type their names in the comment section. I won't say their name, but you know them, right? But yeah, type it in the comment section. Oh, you've not missed out a lot. You watch the replay, don't worry. You watch the replay. So if you know these people that are here, please type their name in the comment section. I know all of them definitely, but yes, let's have it. Uli Agba, yes. Brother Shaggy, yes. You see now, as you are typing it now, you see that you are smiling already. I know you are smiling because you know them. They are content creators. Brain Jota. Can you see? That's because they started creating content. And the funniest thing about all these people is that they literally started from scratch, from zero. Like they were literally nobody. They just maybe picked up their gadgets, started creating content, and today look at who they are. They're like the top figures content creator in Nigeria. Of course, there are other content creators, but I just wanted to show you this one so that you can have a visual representation of who a content creator is. Okay, so let's just get right back into our slides. Okay, yeah. So now I want us to discuss brother to brother, sister to sister. In a country like Nigeria, where we know that wealth, influence, and power rules over justice and equality. Now, I'm sure everybody can relate with this. Now, let me give a practical example. So there was this issue that happened towards last year, right? There was this, I think there was this politician, one of these Nigerian politician, one of the top politician in Nigeria. I think it was alleged for fraud of a lot of billions of dollars, I mean millions of dollars, something like that. And he was taken to court, he was charged to court, all those kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, we heard that they bailed him with 500 million naira. That's bail. Oh. Like he was detained by the police. Maybe I didn't even know the full story, but I'm just trying to paraphrase it. Now, he was bailed with 500 million naira, right? Now, there was also another incident that happened that 2024. There's also this person too. He's also a Nigerian. He's a nobody knows him. And then he also I think he found himself committing fraud or fraudulent activities. And immediately he was charged to court and he was sentenced to prison ASAP. Like no thinking twice. Now, Jesus, who will be the person who type this thing for this comment? Not be me talk am o. If they come and catch you, I'm not the one that wrote it there. If you know you're the one that wrote it, just know say na you. Ezekiel Okunyomi, na you then go carry you. Right, like as I was saying, a country like Nigeria, see, if you are not influential, you are not wealthy, your father is not wealthy, or you don't have a name, you don't have a voice in Nigeria, Nigeria will show you Shege Pro Max, honestly speaking, because the system is designed to favor like the rich people, the elite people, the people who are at the top, of the industry, and all of those, right? And is making it look as though other people are not human being, right? And one of the things that I say to people is, for people that tell me, oh, I don't like creating content, content is not my thing, I'll tell the person, see, except you came from a rich or an influential family, like maybe Dangote family, the $10 family, the Adeleke family, that's when you can tell me that you will not create content, right? But if you don't come from any of those family, any of those wealthy family, my brother, you need to create content, right? You need to be seen. You need to be seen. You need to be heard. You need to be known. What's the essence of having a gift? What's the essence of having something that can change the world? What's the essence of having a gift that the world needs and nobody knows you exist? It's as good as you are dead. That's just the meaning. One of the ways to get seen is through content creation, and that's why we are going big with content creation in this year. All right. So yeah, let's just move on. Okay. Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. All right. So now let's talk about the benefits of content creation. Yes. Let's talk about the benefits of content creation. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, content creation gives you a voice and it gives you influence. It will get to a particular point in your content creation journey. If you are consistent and you are committed to it, trust me, you cannot say you are creating content consistently in this new age that we are for 2 years or highest for 3 years and your life does not change. There's no possible way you want to tell me. Me, I just started creating content. I was only consistent for 3 months. I stopped in November due to several issues. My phone had issues. Like I could not, there were just so many like logistical issues. I had to stop creating content, which I'm resuming back by February, right? We are resuming back by February and we are going like hard with content this year. Like I've not posted now in the past maybe like 3 months, November, December, January. I've not posted it. The last video I posted was on the 7th of this thing, on the 7th of November. And still, there are still people that are engaging with my post. There are still people that are sending me comments, sending me DMs, and all of that. Right? Content creation gives you a voice and influence. This one, you do not need connection. You don't need connection. Once you are a content creator and people see you, like now, there's this content creator, Mama Diola. I'm sure everybody knows Mama Diola now. By now, there's nobody that will not even know Mama Diola. That guy that used to dress like all these this old woman like that. I'm sure you know the person I'm talking about, Mama Diola, right? Now that guy literally came from the backside. Nobody knew who that guy was. He just started creating content in a humorous way. Started wearing pajamas. He started wearing turban. Started putting turban on his head and started acting like one of all these olden days African mothers. You get, and look at the guy now. The guy has really gone. Was it not just last month? Was it last month or December? It was in December that I just got a new car, one Benz like that, and I was like, wow. See, I just started creating content. We've not even like he's not. I'm not sure he has started creating content for like close to like 2 years or 3 years, and the guy just blew up. Right? People started reposting this video, Instablog, all those like just because he could create content. So that means anybody can literally just move from zero to to limelight to fame. I'm not trying to say come and be famous here. No, I'm not trying. I'm trying to say come and impact value, come and bring value to the world, and people will definitely pay you for the value that you are giving them by being committed to you, follow you, and all of that. Hey, you know the person I'm talking about, Turban and Skate, right? So content creation gives you a voice, especially in a country like Nigeria, that if you don't have a voice, okay, you see shege, that's it. Okay, so now another benefit of content creation is that it turns you into a brand. Yes, content creation turns you into a brand. Now, if you think of someone like this thing now, somebody like Sabinus now. Sabinus is not just a name. Now it's not just a name again. It's now a brand because he works with brand. People reach out to him. Can you help us, talk about this product? Can you help us post this content, this one, that one? Do you understand? Sabinus is no more a person like human being. It's now a brand, right? So content creation helps you to build your brand. You become valuable through your content, and people start, becoming loyal to you. They start following you. They become loyal to you just because you've already proposed so much value to them, right? Another benefit of content creation, which a lot of people like, is the money. If only if all these top creators are sincere with us with the money they are making from content creation. Of course, there's a lot that goes into content creation, but the money they are making, hey, or more, don't be small. So if you are somebody that you know that you want to hit the bag, you want to get that stuff, that cash, bro, just gonna start creating content and give yourself like 2 years or 3 years. Honestly speaking, that's just it, right? So yeah, that's it. Now, another benefit of content creation is it opens international opportunities for you, right? You can break out of this Nigerian system and get international recognition just by creating content. Now, how many of you know Niger Brown Chick? I want you to type it in the comments if you know her. NBC, Niger Brown Chick. That's Nelly, one fat lady like that. That you know, um, one Insta. I think she posts on Instagram. I think mostly Instagram. I'm sure a lot of people should know Nelly now, especially if you're a business owner. You should know NBC Trade Fair. You should have heard of it before. Now, was I think it was in December or January. I can't remember when. Okay, Oregon Lydia said she knows her. Okay, I think it was in December that she posted a graphics of the places they are going this year to have their NBC trade fair. I can't even remember the nations, but I knew that I think I saw something like Germany, I saw something like Australia. I can't even remember, I can't put it in context, but I knew I saw it. She posted it and she was like, she has already done it in UK, she has done it in US, she has done it in Canada. She's just going from places to places doing NBC trade fair. A Nigerian, like having global opportunities just because she came on Instagram one day and started creating content. Like, how now? Like, I want you guys to explain to me. So that means that there are several opportunities that can open up to you just because you start creating content, right? Now, that's just the story of Nelly, Niger Brown Chip, right? Another thing about content creation is it helps you to build trust, right? You can drive traffic, you can drive visibility for your products, for your service, just because you start creating content. For example, maybe you're a business owner, you sell a product, you sell a service, you can start creating content, and within the space of 6 months, you start getting people to reaching out to you, or would love to buy from you. That's it. It helps you to build trust, and it also definitely leads to sales for you. Okay, so now let's move on. Let's move on. Please, if you are following, type and follow in the comment section. Let's make this interactive. Please type and following in the comment section. Let's make this interactive. Okay. Now let's talk about the types of content, right? Let's talk about types of content. Let's talk about types of content. Yeah. Let's talk about types of content. Sorry, just a minute, please. I'm trying to check this. Oh my God, this one was not go off. How many percent is this? Why is this thing logging me out? What's the problem? Please, if you are following me, please type I'm following in the comment section. Let me just sort out this ASAP. Okay, so where are we? All right, all right. If you are following, please type I'm following in the comment section. So yeah, we can move on. Okay. All right, all right, all right. I'm following. It's educating. Thank you very much. Okay, let's talk about the types of content. I'm sorry, my camera has gone off. I'm trying to restore it back. Yeah, I think we are back now. Yeah, my camera is back now. So yeah, let's talk about the types of content. I think I need to do something ASAP. I'm so sorry, but I need to just fix up this phone before it goes off, so that just see that my camera just goes off, because I'm using a different camera from here. Okay, so I think we are good now, right? Yeah, we are good. So yeah, let's just go on. All right, so let's talk about the types of content. All right. Let's talk about types of content. Now, when it comes to content creation, there are different types of content. Now we have the educational content. These are the kind of content that teaches people valuable stuff. Like it teaches people how to do something. Like it gives people value, or maybe knowledge or information of how to do something. Right now, we have entertaining content. Those are the kind of content that makes people laugh, engage people and makes people have fun and just free up. For example, now I'm sure if you are scrolling on your TikTok now, I'm sure you definitely see Sabinus. Once you see that sound, that Oga Sabinus, and you know the sound, right? You just have to wait, because you just want to watch what he's trying to say in that video, and you want to, just laugh. He does many of all these relatable stuffs, and at the end of the day, we now squeeze his face like bread that they squeeze inside water. You get his own comedy is always ending in regret or in tears. You get that kind of vibe. So that's like an entertaining content, okay? So the next kind of content is inspirational or motivational content. This content are the type of content that encourage people to take action, people to do a particular thing or not. Do you get it? And yeah. So lastly, we have a lot of types of content, but for this class, I'll just be choosing just these four. Okay. So we have the informative content, and it is the kind of content that covers the latest news, trends, updates, and pretty much all of those. Okay, so those are the type of content. Please let me know if you are following me. Let me know if you are learning something. Let me know if you are getting value in the comment section, so I'll know you guys are with me. Okay, yeah. So let's talk about the forms of content. There are various forms of content that you can create as a creator, that you are. There are various forms of content. Now the first one is the video content, right? So video content is self-explanatory, Just like its name implies, video content are content that are in video formats. Simple. Don't stress yourself too much, right? And the kind of video that these people do are video content. Tauma, Sabinus, Brainjota, Layo Wasabi, many of all these people is video content. They do. Myself, I do video content. Now, there's also audio content, right? Okay, so audio content is actually the kind of content that you don't have to literally show your face, but it is in audio format, right? And an example of that is like the Honest Bunch podcast. I'm sure all of you know that Honest Bunch. That the way they talk rubbish. Go with all those people, sha. You shall know what I'm talking about. Yes. So that's like an audio kind of content. Although they do video content because their videos are posted on YouTube, but they also put it on Spotify also. You get, so when you're talking about audio content, they are the kind of content that you don't have to basically show your face, but you're also still delivering value to your audience. You're still passing on information. And most of those is done with platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and all those streaming platforms. You get, and the kind of those kind of content are like podcasts, maybe podcast and some other kind of maybe spoken words or poets, like that, sha. All right. So another type of content is text-based content. So now this kind of content is the kind of content that is just literally text, and you can find them on platforms like Twitter, platforms like LinkedIn, platforms like Facebook. Yeah, Facebook also still do text content. Okay. So that's for the third one. Now the last one is live content. Sorry, excuse me. Now, live content is the kind of content that is usually like a broadcast, like is broadcasted live. For example, now I'm sure a lot of churches now, especially in this age, any church that is not doing live stream on Sunday or on their service day, I don't know for them, but a lot of church, over like 50% of churches do live stream every Sunday for their service. So they broadcast their service live to other people, right? So that's that content, I mean that broadcast, that their Sunday service is a content, and it's a live content. And you can also find this kind of content on FM radio station, television station. That's where you hear welcome to 106.5 106.5 FM, welcome to this FM, blah blah blah, like that. Okay. So yeah, the next one, yeah, let's move on. All right. So now let's talk about platforms for content creation. Yeah, let's talk about platforms for content creation. Now, choosing the right platform is very, very important when it comes to growing as a content creator. Yes. And here's a breakdown of different platforms and the type of content that works on those platforms. Now, let me explain it. Let me bring my camera hub back. Let me bring my camera hub back so I can explain it to you. All right. So now let's imagine you are somebody that you are gifted with or you have the gift of writing. You are talented in writing. You don't want to be going to platforms like TikTok because writing text doesn't fly in places like TikTok. No. What are you looking for there? You want to go to platforms like LinkedIn, platforms like Twitter, platforms like Facebook. That's if you're a writer. If you're somebody that you like speaking to the mic like this, like you like talking, but you don't like showing your face, you don't want to show your face at all. You just want to be talking and be giving people value. Then you don't have any business with TikTok, with Instagram. Just go to Spotify, go and be recording your podcast, go to Apple Music and go to all those streaming platforms. Do you understand? So this is the importance of knowing the right platform to choose or to use when you are trying to create content. Okay. So yeah, let's get back right into my slide. Okay, so yeah. All right. So now talking about the platform for content creation, right? Now there are various platforms for content creation, right? Now one of the top, the Baba of the Baba, the Emperor, the Conqueror, the Champion, the Lion is YouTube, and we are currently using YouTube. Do you know why I said this? You will notice that a lot of people can do TikTok videos, they can do Instagram videos, they can do Facebook videos, they can do Facebook Reels, they can post on Twitter, they can post on on LinkedIn. But when it comes to YouTube, hey God, I don't know why a lot of people are scared of YouTube, because YouTube is not for the weak. YouTube is not an anyhow platform. It's a platform that you have to do it with all intentionality in your heart. So when I dropped a poll on the group, what platform do you want to create? I think we had an higher percentage of Instagram users. People who want to create on Instagram than other platforms. We had Instagram first, we had TikTok, then we had what else did we have? I think we had Facebook, and then we had YouTube last. So I think there were about just few people that chose YouTube, because YouTube is not a platform for the weak, right? If you want to use YouTube, the kind of content that flies on YouTube are long form content, high quality content, like that. Those are the kind of content that flies on YouTube that thrives, right? Educative content, how to do stores, tutorials, and all of those. Those are the kind of content that thrive on that platform. Okay. So now the next platform is TikTok. Now the kind of content that flies on TikTok are short form content and engaging content. Short form and engaging content. Those are the kind of content that flies on TikTok, right? Now Instagram, the kind of content that flies on Instagram are reels, Instagram reels, and short form content also. Now for Twitter also, the kind of content that flies there is text based content, like the content that you don't have to record a video or shoot a video or record an audio. You just have to just type it with your phone and you just upload it, right? That's the kind of content that flies on Twitter. Now for Facebook, the kind of content that flies there are Facebook Reels and long form content. Yes. So Reels is just like 60 seconds, 90 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. And for the long form content, you can also post long form videos on YouTube, sorry, on Facebook also, like 5 minutes, 7 minutes. It's just depending on the attention span of the people watching the video. But the one that performs best is still Reels because people just want to watch under 30 seconds and move to the next one. That's what people want. Do you get? But Facebook is also good for long form content. Like an alternative for YouTube is also still Facebook. You get? So now the next one is LinkedIn. Now, this LinkedIn, you will not see so many people there because LinkedIn is not anyhow happen. In fact, if I'm going to re-strategize and just have to recalibrate my social media ranking, I'm going to have to go and start building on LinkedIn because LinkedIn is where the real money is. LinkedIn is where the real deal is. That's where you can get clients, especially if you are in the professional world, you are in the corporate world, you are in the business world. Those are the kind of content you love, like content that helps people, like self-development, maybe improving or learning a skill, or just something that has to do with business, finance, all those kind of stuff. You get? Those are the kind of platform that works. LinkedIn is a very serious platform. You can't go there and go and be say you want to go and be toasting babe. You won't see babe there. Is CEO you'll be seeing. Like those are the kind of people that use those platforms. Do you get? So the last one we have here is now Spotify. Yeah, I already talked about Spotify before that. Spotify is basically for audio content, like maybe like you want to talk, you want to have deep conversations with people, you want to bring people on your podcast episode, or you're having a series. Yeah, you can use Spotify for that kind of stuff. Please let me know if you are following me in the comment section. Please type I'm getting revalue or I'm following. Please type I'm following. Let me quickly reach out to my assistant. Please type I'm following. Type I'm following. All right, following. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. Let's go on. Okay, beautiful. Sharp, sharp. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Yeah, thank you very much. All right. Sharp, sharp. Wow, this is beautiful. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's go on. Let's go on. Yeah, so yeah, now that we've already identified what content creation is, we've identified who a content creator is, we've already identified different platforms, different kind of content, different forms of content. Now let's talk about a niche. What is a niche? I'm sure you must have been hearing niche before, where you're like, what are these ones say? What's be niche? I bet you guys should rest. Now let me explain it in simpler terms. Okay. Now a niche simply means like it's a specific topic or area that you focus on when creating content. As simple as that. Not too much words, not too much grammar, not too much gimmicks. Simple and straightforward. A niche is a specific topic or area that you want to focus on when you are creating content, right? That's what a niche is. Okay. Now it's just like picking one subject or one topic or one area that you want to create content in, right? That's just what a niche is. It's like picking one subject, topic, or area that you want to become known for, so that people can easily find you. When it comes to that aspect. That's just what a niche is. Okay. So now let's move forward. Now let's talk about different creators in different niches. Let's talk about different creators in different niches. Okay, let's talk about different creators in different niches. I'm coming, just a few minutes, please. All right. So let's talk about different creators in different niches. Okay. So now if we mention Oga Sabinus, what is going to come to your mind is entertainment and comedy. Who agrees with me? Does anybody agree with me? Please type it in the comment section. When you mention Oga Sabinus, what comes to your mind is entertainment and comedy, right? When you hear of Diary of a Kitchen Lover, that's Chef T. What comes to your mind is Food and cooking. Yes, food and cooking is what comes to your mind. When you hear of Pisai or Fosudo, what comes to your mind is tech and gadgets and reviews and pretty much all of those, right? Now, when you hear of platforms like Money Africa, what comes to your mind first is business, opportunities, insights about business, and all those kind of stuff. When you hear about Tayo, I know my number one, sharp, sharp, sharp. That's my mentor actually. Right. What comes to your mind is travel and tourism because I'm a travel enthusiast. I love traveling. See, in case you have free tickets, please just call me. Just call, any country, just call me. I'll come. Me, I love traveling a lot. Okay. So when you hear of Tayo, I know what comes to your mind is travel and tourism. Okay. When you hear of Aproko Doctor, I'm sure there's nobody on this live stream that will not know Aproko Doctor. If you don't know Aproko Doctor, go back to the village. You are not supposed to be in this class. There is nobody that will not know Aproko Doctor. The reason the reason being that Aproko Doctor has created content consistently that he now has a brand. Everybody now knows him, right? Now the last one I'm talking about is Apostle Joshua Selman, right? Now he's a pastor, he's an apostle, and his niche is the religious and the spiritual niche, and all of those like that. Okay, so let's talk about identifying your niche. Now, how do you identify your niche, right? How do you identify your niche as a person? Remember, we said it earlier that a niche is a specific topic or area or industry you want to focus on, right? You want to focus your content on, right? So now the question is, how then do you discover your niche? I'm trying to switch my camera so that we can discuss face to face. Okay. How then do you discover your niche? How do you discover your niche? Right. Okay. I think my camera is back now. Sorry, just a minute, please. Okay. Yeah, so now how do you discover your niche? That's the question. How do you discover your niche? We've already talked about before you start creating content, you need to understand your niche. You need to understand, the area that you want your content to be focused on, the specific area, the industry that you want your content to be about, right? For example, now if you love cooking now, you know that your niche is the food niche, the cooking niche. If you love maybe like you love business and all those stuff, your niche is the business niche, the finance niche, and all of that, right? So now, how do you identify your niche? How do you identify your niche? Okay, so yeah, like we said earlier, a niche is a specific topic or industry your content focuses on. So yeah, how then do you discover your niche? For you to discover your niche, you need to ask yourself these three key questions and you need to give answers to them. That's why I said it earlier that when you're coming for the class, please just try to come with a notepad. Well, if you can't get that now, you can also watch the replay of this video so you can always get you can always get the recap. Okay, so now you need to ask yourself these three key questions. The first question is, what do I enjoy doing? What is your passion? That's the first question. The second question is, what am I good at? The third question is, what do people ask me for on advice? Like, what are the areas that people ask me for advice on? You need to identify it. Now, you don't have to use the three questions. It's not everything you are going to use. Some people, it is their passion that they will start creating content on. Some people, it is their expertise that they'll start creating content on. Some people, it is the area that they are knowledgeable in that they'll start creating content on. Me now, one of my passions is I love traveling. I love traveling a lot. I love, adventures. I love traveling to places, documentaries, visiting places, experiencing life, culture, history, seeing life from a different perspective. That's my passion. And I will just decide I want to start creating content about that. That's my area of passion. So you need to discover yours, right? Now, what am I good at? What is my expertise? Now, if there's one thing I do that I know how to do well, I know how to, let's say, I know how to play drums. Yes. I'm sorry I mentioned that, but I'm a drummer in my church and I play drums, to a professional level. I play in a mega church, right? And that's like an area of expertise. Like I know that, yes, when it comes to this music aspect or this drums aspect, I'm very good at it. That's my area of expertise. Now, what do people ask me advice on? Now, one of the, like the areas I've seen a lot of people ask me advice on is the area of content creation. Like I've been getting so many, even as I speak now, there are still DMs I've not responded to. People asking me content creation questions, related questions, and all of that, right? So you need to identify it. Maybe you have to take a screenshot of this. What do I enjoy doing? What is my passion? What am I good at? What is the area of my expertise? Or what do people ask me for advice on? What is my value proposition? What is that one area that if they wake me up in the midnight like this, I can always talk about it without even thinking or, trying to like prepare for it. I don't know if you get it right now. So after you've identified your niche, what are we going to do next? we are going to identify your content pillars. Please stay with me. Now, let me explain this very well. Let me switch my camera so I can explain this well. Okay. All right. Where's my camera? Where's my camera? All right. So now let me explain this. Now, a niche is the area that your content is, the industry, the sector that your content is. Now, when it comes to content pillar, what do I mean by content pillar? Content pillar simply means the area or the topic that your content will be centered around. Now, I don't want you to mix the word niche and content pillars. It's two different words. Don't mix it together, right? Content pillars simply means the main areas, the main topic that your content will be centered around. Now, an example of this is when you look at people like when you look at the food niche. Let's say, for example, now somebody in this class says he wants to start creating content in the food niche, right? Now, the kind of this thing that can be is content pillar. The kind of is content pillar. The person content pillar can be meal preparation, healthy eating, local cuisines, and all of that. If somebody say he wants to start creating content in the finance niche, right? His content pillar can be something like saving money, side hustles, business ideas. Like you want to create content around those three topics. You don't. It doesn't have to be too much. You want to create content. That means every content you create on that platform is around those three topics. Either you are talking about saving money, or you are talking about side hustle, or you are talking about business ideas. Do you understand this now? There's a difference between niche and content pillars. Now, the next one is the fitness niche. Now, somebody can say, or maybe someone is like a gym instructor. That is his own niche, right? And you can decide to start creating content talking about home workouts, nutrition, and diet. There are people that they don't even have all the whole time in the day. They are so busy, they don't have time to go to the gym, to just go and work out and get yourself fit, right? That person can start creating content on, okay, if you get this dumbbell, I don't know what they call it, maybe dumbbell or something, you can start, working on yourself. You can start working out at home. You don't have to come to the gym. You can start creating content about that. You can start talking about products that will help people to to stay fit like that, like that. Now, when you talk about the tech niche, you can talk about your content pillars can be smartphone reviews, gadgets comparison, and all of that. If you also look at the travel niche, your content pillar can be travel tips, travel inspiration, and destinations people can visit. I don't know if you get it. Please, if you understood this, what I said just now, please just type I understand in the comment section, please. If you understood what we said just now, please type I understand, please. Okay. Yeah. Please type I understand if you can still hear, if you are with me, if you understood what I explained just now, or maybe you want me to explain again. Okay. Please type I understand. Let me know if you are here. Are you alive? Are you alive? Are you alive? Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Don't sleep. Yeah, sure. So I promise that we are not going to take too long on this class, and we've spent 1 hour already. Like time no dey wait for anybody. So let's just move on so that we are going to wrap up ASAP. Okay. So now, yeah, moving on to the next. So now the question is, how do you create the right content? Remember that I said that before you start creating content, where is it? Okay, remember that I said that before you start creating content, you need to understand your niche, right? Now, I've already showed you how you can get your niche, like how you can identify your niche, your area of passion, your area of interest, your area of expertise, the value you can offer to people, your area of knowledge. That's how to get your niche. Now, when it comes to content pillar, now this content pillar, you have to be logical about it that, okay, if I say I want to start creating content about travel and tourism, if I say I want to, that's my niche, right? What kind of content can I create around that niche? What are the three things that I'll be talking about? It can be about, okay, places you should visit in Nigeria, right? My experience traveling to so state in Nigeria, right? And maybe you tried out a local dish in that state. You can just create your content around those places. And maybe you travel to different places, you try out their local cuisines, their local dishes, you visit the most, the world destination, the attraction, all those kind of stuff. So I don't want you to mistake it for each other. There's a difference between niche and content pillars right now. So the next is, how do you now create the right content? We've already identified our niche, we've identified our content pillars, right? How do we now create the right content? Because this one is very, very important. Please stay with me. Stay with me. It's very, very important. Okay. Right. So, yes. Now, the key to creating a great content is knowing your ideal audience. If you want, see, The truth about it is that it's just like I want you to imagine this now. It's just like you are supposed to, or I call you now. Let's say I call you. I say I need you to get somewhere from you. I need you to go somewhere for me, and you just say okay, and then you just stood up from your house and then you started going. It's like you don't have a direction. You are just working fruitlessly. Like that work does not have any reward in it. Like you are just working fruitlessly. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. So knowing your ideal audience is like you saving yourself a lot of stress. Like, who are the people that I'm creating content for? Who are the people that I'm creating content for? I don't know if you get what I'm saying. That is your ideal audience. Now, an example is instead of you to just say, I'm a content creator, if people ask you, oh, what do you do for a living? You say, I'm a content creator. You can just say something like, I create X content for Y audience. We want to Z. Let me explain. Please don't let it sound like Arabic. I will explain myself. I beg. Oh yeah. So yes, like I was saying, I said that instead of you just generically saying I'm a content creator and I do blah 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 like that. I'm a content creator. I create content online. It's too generic. You have to be very specific when it comes to that. You can now say something like I create X content for Y audience who want to Z. Now, an example of this so that you can get me in context is, for example, now I create fitness content for busy professionals. That's my target audience, right? Who want to stay fit and healthy. That's their goal, what they are trying or their desire. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Let me come again. I was talking about using this formula. I create X content for Y audience who want to Z, right? Now, an example of this is I create fitness content. The kind of content I create is fitness content. That's the topic. That's my niche. Do you understand it? Right? Now, the audience that I create this content for, they are busy professional, like maybe head of industries, captain of industries, CEOs, like people who work in the top, the managerial position of different, businesses and conglomerates and pretty much all of those, right? They don't have time. They are busy from this meeting to this meeting to this boardroom to this, is a lot for them. So what time do they not have to go to the gym? They don't have time. But you can just go out there and say, okay, I'm a fitness coach. I'm going to start creating fitness content for busy professionals or for CEOs or for people who are billionaires. Billionaires, they want to live healthy, they want to live long so that they can enjoy their billions, right? You can just start creating content of simple exercise they can do at home. Create like a series. Okay, you are going to skip 50 times a day. You are going to jog. You are going to walk 10,000 steps. They don't have to come to the gym, but yet they are still healthy. Do you see that your content is now serving an audience and is now like creating value for them? I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying. I don't know if you are understanding what I'm saying, right? So you need to now ask yourself, I need to be able to craft out this exact same, this exact same phrase that I used there. For example, now your own can be like, I create meal preparation content, or I create content on how to make food for people who want to learn how to make food but don't know how to make food, right? That's like another phrase. I don't know if you are getting me. So you need to find your own. You need to find, and that's why you can't use this one except you're a fitness coach. I'm just using this example. So that's why you need to sit down, right? I said there's going to be task. These are the things you are going to do in the task. We are going to get there soon, right? You need to sit down and ask yourself, okay, what content do I want to create? Who do I want to create this content for? And those people I want to create this content for, what is the challenge they are going through, or what is their struggle, or what is their goal, or what do they want to achieve? What do they desire? Let me give you the simplest, explanation so you can understand. Let me use myself as an example. Now, I'm Adeyemi Emmanuel, right? I create educational content. That's my kind of content for busy professionals. Sorry, not busy professionals. For people who want to start content creation. That's like my target audience, right? And what is their problem? Maybe the challenge they are facing, or this class you are seeing is simply a solution. Is actually the same pattern that I followed for you to be in this class today. I create educational content for people who are intending or aspiring to start content creation, but they are having a challenge or maybe a roadblock. Maybe they don't know what content to create. They don't know how to create it. They are camera shy. They don't know how to edit their videos. Do you get the flow? That's exactly how you're going to be able to know the right kind of content to create for yourself. You get? Please let me know if, okay, sorry, we have a question. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I saw something here. I was not even checking the comment section. Yeah, the class will be ending very soon. Just a few minutes, please. Okay, so Wemsfit Elizabeth said, I create fitness content for busy professionals who want to stay fit and healthy. Yeah, exactly. That's what I talked about. So, Mr. Olumuyiwa said, what about content for architecture and building construction, also real estate? See, there is no niche that you cannot create content for. Don't let anybody lie to you. I won't deceive you. You are in real estate. Now you need to the kind of content you can create is educational content. People just used to hear real estate. You don't know what real estate is. You can start creating content. Now, your own can be I create educative content for people who want to invest in real estate, but they don't know how to go about it. Or maybe Nigerians in diaspora who want to invest in real estate, but they don't know how to do it. Now, what you just do is start creating content targeted to those people, right? Start educating them on the importance of investing in Nigeria or the importance of getting properties and pretty much all of those. Start educating them, and before you know, do it consistently for 2 years. You see that you have become like an expert in that field. If anybody wants to like make an investment or want to buy any property from diaspora to Nigeria, you'll be the person they will call. I don't know if you are getting it. So I may not be able to attend to everybody, right? But you need to sit down and craft it out yourself. Do you understand? If you don't understand this, you can just come back and watch it again so that you understand. So let's just move on. We are almost done. We are almost there. We are almost there. Right now, this is just the last part of the class. Right now, what are the mindsets you need? There are some mindsets you need to have if you want to succeed in content creation. All right. Now, the reason why most people fail, or most people, just like feel like they're not doing again when it comes to content creation, is not because they cannot create videos or not because they cannot sit in front of camera to still create videos. But the reason is because they give up too soon. And the reason why they give up is because they are not seeing results. If you want to stay consistent with content creation, you want to succeed in it, there are some certain kind of mindset you need to have. The first thing is you need to start thinking long term. You need to start thinking long term consistency over short term intensity. Wait, I will explain. Now, what do I mean by long term consistency over short term intensity? Now, I want to give you an example. Now, there's somebody now. Let me use the word let me use gym. I don't know why this fitness and all this thing is coming to my mind like right now. So now let me use like the fitness for example. Now, there are two people. The first person, let's say Mr. A, is going to the gym. He will go to the gym only maybe like once in a month. You go and carry 300 kg. You know now. You go and carry 300 kg. That's this thing they used to raise up and down. You go and carry 300 kg. But he used to come to gym, or he used to come to the whatever they call it, the fitness gym and all of that once a month. And there's another person who is Mr. B. He always come every single day. But the stress, he will just carry maybe like 10 kg. 1 year, 10 kg. And he's doing it consistently for 30 days. Who do you think will have results faster? Who do you think his results will be more weighty? Definitely Mr. B. The reason because Mr. A is just focusing on like the intensity, like how much is able to, like how much is able to carry, like how much of that weight is able to carry. Why Mr. B is just focusing on the little he can carry, but doing it consistently over time. Before you know, you see his muscles start coming out. And before you know, you see that he's now like having so much, packs, 6 packs, or whatever they call it, and all of that. Do you get what I'm saying? So you need to focus on consistency, like long-term consistency over short-term intensity. Don't come and create content for 1 week, and then after 1 week, we don't see you again. You are not ready yet. We are talking about people that are signing up for that. I'm committing myself to this, and I'm going to talk about it like tomorrow. That's the 30 days content challenge. After this class, we are going to be having a 30 days content challenge, posting content consistently back to back for 30 days. And it's not something I'm saying go and do, it's something I'm doing with you. We are in it together. I'll talk about the 30 days content challenge more tomorrow. Do you understand? Okay, somebody said exactly. That is building a system instead of focusing on a goal. Thank you very much. Right. So, like I was saying, stop focusing on the intensity of I want to post every. If you may not be able to post every day. If it's only 3 times you can post in a week, post 3 times a week. Right. If it's only 3 times you can post 3 times a week. But stay consistent with it. Do it like consistently all through the year, all through the whole of next year. Just keep doing it. Even if you're not getting the result you want, keep doing it. See, the day your videos will blow, just one video, one. Yeah, comparing. I'm sorry if you're not Yoruba. Just one video is what you need. I don't know if I can access my TikTok account right now. I'm not sure about that currently. I would have shown you. It was just one video that picked up my page. Just one video that blew up my page. Just one video. You don't need to stress. Just keep creating content. It's just that one video that you need, right? And the truth about it is that stop praying for your videos to go viral. The reason behind that is that, oh my God, what is this? Can you imagine? I'm sorry. It's supposed to be showing my slides. It's showing MTN. Sorry about that. Like I was saying, what was I even saying? Jesus, I've forgotten. Oh my God. Distractions is very, very, very bad. Anyways, I can't remember what I was saying. Let me just move on because of time. Right. Now, the second thing is to prioritize building a community over just getting followers. Now, the importance of this is that a lot of people just want to, they just want to have followers. I have 100,000 followers, whereas they don't have an audience. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you are trying to create content online, don't just focus on I want to create content, I want to create content. Focus on building a community of people who loves you, who loves your work, who appreciates your works, who are interested in your works, who values you. That's what you call followers. That's what you call community. Not the one that you have 20,000 people following you, and by the time you post one video on your page like this, they are dragging you, they are trolling you, they are commenting, see your height, see your nose. No, you don't want those kind of people. Do you understand? So you want to focus on if it's only 1,000 people that you have, if it's only 1,000 people that you have on your page and they are consistently viewing your videos, like consistently back, like they are committed to watching your videos, engaging with your content, that's all you need. You don't need to stress too much. I'm not saying stay at 1,000 followers. No. What I'm just trying to say is that if it's just only that 1,000 people that you have that are genuine and true to you, just sit down with it. The reason being that those people will stay with you in the times where you are low and the times you are up. That's just the truth. But if you're just praying, let my videos go viral, let my video go viral, you just go viral and you blow. And by the time you blow, you scatter and you explode, finish. What's it on here? I'm sure you know what happened to that fish pie guy. I don't want to start talking about it now. But you know what happened to him? He just blew like that, boom. He did not build capacity. So don't be praying. When you start creating content, don't just be praying for followers, 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 right? Start from small. Do you understand? You grow. Okay. So the next is take action with the resources you already have. You have a smartphone, start creating content with that phone, even though it's not the best, just start anyway. You don't have ring lights, just use natural light. The sun is enough for you. The sun is even one of the best lights to create content, right? Go to the sun, stay in front of your window, put your phone on your window, record your content, edit it, and post it. You will improve over time. Don't focus on the things you don't have, right? Those are the kind of mindset you need to have. Now, another one is to stay flexible and be open to try out new things. Okay, be flexible, be open to try out new things. Don't be too rigid. Don't be too. Do you understand what I mean? Now, I create stories, like I create content about storytelling, stories about people, places, history, and culture. But as I speak right now, I'm already thinking of, okay, I think I need to change my content strategy. Let me try out something else, something new for the next 30 days. Let me see the results. Do you understand? If I see that, oh, this one does not really do it, I'll go back to my stories. It doesn't change me as a content. I'm still a content creator. So don't box yourself down into one place just because you are creating content. No, explore. Now you get the pitch. Just explore. I'm not saying you should be everywhere. Like you do food today, you do tech tomorrow, you do finance. No, no, no. What I'm just trying to say is, for example, if you're in the food niche and you made local cuisines today, tomorrow you can decide to make small chops. Next tomorrow you can decide to make cake parfait. Things like that. Just explore and be free. All right. Now, the next is to focus on giving value to your audience instead of just creating videos. Don't just go on those platforms because you want to create videos, right? Okay, can you have the slide in the group chat? All right, I will compile it and I'll send it to you. No problems. Yeah. So don't just pray for or what was I saying? Don't just try to go out there and just gonna be creating content, creating content, creating content. No, you want to make sure your videos are giving value to your audience. Now, these are the mindset you need to have if you know you truly want to. Of course, they are pretty much like there's a lot more than this, but for this class, we'll just be dealing with this, right? So we don't spend too much time. We've spent 1 hour, 17 minutes already, right? Okay. Sorry, we'll soon get into question and answer. Sorry, we'll soon get into that. Okay, so yeah. So now let's just have a quick recap of the things we've already done today. So we've already talked about the definition of content creation, who is a content creator, benefit of content creation, types of content, different forms of content, platform for content creation, identifying your niche, your content pillars, how to create the right content, and mindset for content creation. Yes. Remember, I said it that today's class is just like the basic level, just for you to like have a basic understanding of how this whole content thing works, right? So now, yes, yeah, for question and answer, I know we've spent so much time here. We spent 1 hour 18 minutes. So let's just have a few questions very quickly under the next like 5 minutes, so that before 9:30 we are out of this place. It's not supposed, yes, before maybe 9:20 we are out of this place. So can we just take questions? Okay. So if you have any questions, please just kindly type it in the comments. If you have any questions, please type it in the comments. If you have any questions, please type it in the comments. Okay, okay, okay. If you have any question, you can just type it in the comments for me. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Okay. So yeah, okay, somebody is saying they were saying that we should not pray our content goes viral. Now, let me explain the irony or the problem with your content going viral. It's not bad for your content to go viral. Of course, everybody wants their video to get a lot of visibilities. But the issue with going viral is that when your video goes viral, it attracts a lot of like people that are not your ideal audience. It attracts a lot of dead audience. People who are not even interested in you. The only reason why they maybe followed you or liked that post was because they love one part of it, or maybe because it was funny to them, or they just found something new that they picked and like, oh, this is funny. They now tap on follow. You'll be shocked that by the time you post a video that goes viral, maybe the video had over like 100,000 views. It went viral. Oh. By the time you now come back and want to come and post your normal videos that you're posting, you see that you are still having 200 views, you're having 50 views, you're having 200 views, 300, 500 views. The reason is because those people that followed you, they are dead audience. They are not people who are interested in what you do. They are not people who are your target audience. They just followed you randomly because they saw that you posted a video and they liked the video. That's just it. So I'm not saying you should not pray that your content should go viral. If you are trying to make sure your content, if you want your content to go viral, just try to post videos that is related to what you do. So if people are going to like that post or follow you, they are going to follow you based on the fact that you are maybe like a content creator, or you're a storyteller, or you're a real estate guru, or you're a photographer, you're a videographer. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know if I answered your question. Okay, so the next is okay, yes. Okay, I will try to compile the slides and drop it on the group, right? Okay, somebody says I like banters and criticizing. What kind of content will I create without getting into trouble? This is a lot because it has to do with people, it has to do with like people's personality, and so that you don't create something that will at the end of the day get you into trouble. But if you feel like this is the kind of content you want to create, there's actually an idea of content that I have. Maybe you can send me a DM privately. That's Sarah Wenzel. You can send me a DM privately. So I'll just, we just discuss and all of that. Okay. Okay. What do you have to say about blogging? Yeah. So yeah, for blogging, if you're a writer, like you write articles or you're a content writer, you love writing a lot, you can start writing blog posts. Yes, you can also start writing blog posts. But it's just that what we are trying to do here is we are trying to not just create content, but we are trying to build our personal brand. That's why we are not going to put nonsense on the internet. Please, we are not trying to, if you're on this group and what you're having in mind as content is going to be shaking your body on TikTok, that's not what we are talking about here. We're talking about giving real value, like doing something or creating the kind of content that you are worth following, that people see and say, oh, I need to follow this person. I don't know if you get it. So we are trying to build our personal brand, not just create content. So if you create a blog now, the blog may not even be in your personal name. It may not be in like the domain name and the host name may not be in your name. It can be maybe like canva.com or streamyard.com, that kind of stuff. You get. But you are trying to build something that is attached to you so that people will know that you are the one that did the work. If you look at Proco Doctor now, you will see that everything about his brand is attached to him. That's Charles Egemba, if I'm not mistaken, that's his name. So you can create blog. Blogs are also good, but also you need to understand that if you are creating blogs, it doesn't have so much like it's not like so much solely tied to your personality. And what you are trying to put out there is your personality, yourself. You want people to know you, who you are, your personality. I'm not saying putting your lifestyle out there, don't get me wrong. I'm trying to say you want there to be a connection between your brand name or your brand and yourself. Do you understand? Me now, if you mention a JME manual, what comes to people's mind is, oh, that guy is a content creator. This guy loves traveling. He tells stories about people, places, history, and culture. Do you get? If anybody sees my video anyway, they will definitely know that, oh, this is a DME manual. You get, but for blog posts, you may not really have that opportunity or the liberty to do something like that. But blog post is also good. Yeah, blogging is also good. Yeah. So it says, what do you have to okay, you were saying don't pray your videos to go viral. Okay, I think I already explained it, that the reason why I said your video should not go viral, that you should not just be praying for your videos to go viral, but instead you should have a community of people, is because when your video goes viral, it gets to a lot of people who are not your target audience. Like it is already beyond like your target audience. Random people just sees your video. You get, and if those random people see your video and they follow you, they like it, the next video you post, they may not be interested in it and they will not even engage in it. And TikTok will not push the video or any app or Instagram. They just be like, oh, this video or this content is not good. That's why people are not engaging in it. Do you get? So don't I'm not saying don't pray for your videos to go viral. But if you are praying for your videos to go viral, make sure it is the right content that made you go viral. Not that maybe you are a lady, you are dancing, shaking your body to the camera. Your video now went viral, you have 100,000 likes. No, you attract a lot of dead audience. Those people are not interested in you. It's just body that they see that you are shaking that made them attracted. Do you get? So another person said, I enjoy banter and criticism. What content can I create? Yeah, I think I said that already that we can talk about that. Get, because this one you have to be very careful of it so that you don't get yourself into trouble. You get. He said the problem I'm having is that I don't know what content to create and it takes courage to do it. Any advice? Yeah, so that's why you will need to come for tomorrow's class because today's class is just the basic level. Tomorrow is going to be practical, like strictly practical. All of it that is everybody that is on this group, everybody will have a solution for their content creation tomorrow. So that's why you should not miss it. Like we are basically going to work on it. I may not use so much slides tomorrow like I'm using today. You may not use so much slides because I'm going to be sharing my screen with you. I'm going to be sharing live on Google, live on the tools that I use. You get. So tomorrow's class is going to deal with that. Okay. So the next question is I joined in late, but I still got value. Thank you so much. How do I balance my YouTube niches to TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook? Yeah, this is actually one issue that I think I'm also currently facing. Reason being that now I'm going into YouTube video, I'm going into YouTube full time, right? I'm creating YouTube videos, and the videos I create on YouTube, they are like videos about stories, about people, places, history, and culture, like I've been doing before, but in a long form content. And over time, I'm going to like divulge into going to places, traveling to places, going to destinations, telling the stories of those places, making documentaries and all of those kind of stuff. Right now, I'm now asking myself, will I make this kind of video on YouTube and now still sit down and make another video for YouTube, sorry, for Instagram and for TikTok? It's too stressful. So what you can do now for that kind of stuff is that, for example, now if you are posting your long form videos on YouTube, you can just use like your other platform like TikTok or Instagram to just share something about yourself, like your personality, just to connect with people. So when those people have connected with you, you can just be like, okay, guys, I just posted a video on my YouTube channel. Please check it out. Something like that. You can post the link and they'll go and watch. Because if you should say you should start creating content on YouTube, on this thing, on TikTok, on Instagram, you can get very burnt out very easily. Except maybe if your content is now very related, like maybe you are like in the food niche, you create long form content, how to create jollof rice, or how to cook smoky Nigerian jollof rice. You make that video on YouTube. You can just cut like the video. You can cut it like just cut it into like a 45 seconds clip, right? Just post like the snippet of it, and maybe like you had a voiceover that, hey guys, so today I'm going to be making this thing. I made this one, blah 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 blah. You can check out the full video on my YouTube channel. Period. So that way, but it's just that you need to be consistent also in posting. Do you get it? So I don't know if that answered your question, but if you want to try to create YouTube separate, Instagram separate, TikTok separate, it will not be easy. I won't lie to you. You will get burnt out very, very fast. Very, very, very so much fast. Do you understand? Me now, for my YouTube, I want it to be that YouTube is like my major content creation platform, like my major content that I know I can call content are on YouTube. Why Instagram is just slightly about my personality, about maybe, okay, hey guys, come with me to go and shoot a video for my YouTube channel, or come with me to come and shoot a video for a client, come with me to come and create content for blah, blah, blah. I'm just sharing my personal journey, documenting it on those apps. Do you get it? So that's just what me I said. I don't know if this answered your question. So what else do we have? Okay. Amen. Thank you very much for the prayers, Doris. Okay. So my problem is trying to have a particular niche here. So like we said earlier, that how to identify your niche. Please, if you didn't join when we were talking about it, please watch the video again, watch the replay. We already treated how to identify your niche. You can get a niche by identifying your areas of passion, your areas that you are knowledgeable in, the areas that you have interest in. Like definitely. But if you tomorrow, definitely tomorrow, we're also going to be, going into it like on a practical level. So for those people that are not able to get it tonight, we are going to be talking about it tomorrow in the practical level. class. Tomorrow is going to be strictly practicals. There's going to be few like slides like that. It's going to be more practical. Do you get? So I believe we'll talk about that tomorrow. Okay, this one Iman Dore said, my question is that as an upcoming affiliate marketer and a baker, what type of content will I really dive in? So as an affiliate marketer, I think the kind of content you want to create is you don't just go to internet and say I'm an affiliate marketer, because I've also done affiliate marketing before and people hate it. That's just because they see it as scam or they don't collect my money. They'll say you should come and buy one course, that kind of stuff. So if you want to go out there, don't position yourself as I'm an affiliate marketer. Position yourself as like you are an online business coach or an online business consultant or an online business coach. What you simply do is you talk about making money. You want to invest yourself, you want to invest your time in learning so many different ways you can teach people how to make money. If there are some you need to try it out, see, oh, this is how it did, it worked for me. You can also try it out. You get, and you leave the link for people to sign up. You get that kind of stuff. But if you go there and go and be saying, I'm an affiliate marketer, nobody will listen to you. But if you imagine you go out there on social media and you position yourself as my name is Iman Doris, or where's it? I'm trying to sorry. Yes, my name is Imani Doris, and I'm an online business consultant and or an online business coach. I help people to start and scale a profitable online business. You get that kind of stuff. Every day you are creating content about various ways people can make money. The like knowledge you have in affiliate marketing, you can just go out there and make a video like, see, if you want to make money in 2025, one skill you need to learn is how to run Facebook ads. Let me show you how to do it. Just make a short tutorial. It doesn't have to be too like explanatory like that. Just something short. You will see that in the comments, people will ask you, please, how will I create it? I'm having issue with it. Then you now come and say, okay, you can check the link in my bio to send me a DM or something like that. Before you know, you can start making money from it. People will ask you, oh, my one-on-one session cost 15,000 or 10,000 naira. I'm going to teach you all these things. So you need to be very knowledgeable if you are creating that kind of content. Do you get? Because a lot of people will want to reach out to you. So I don't know if that answered your question though. So we have a lot of questions. So the person said, I don't try. You say if you don't try. Thank you very much. You spent 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 31 minutes. Oh my God. We have a lot of questions. My God. Hey, Jesus, have mercy. Okay, well, the people that are yes, maybe they still want me to respond to the question. I'm just considering the time. Okay, so Barrister Free Thinker said, my niche is based on motivational quotes and inspiration. But my problem is you don't have a problem, you have a challenge. Is that I have less views, 0 comment, and 0 shares. Okay, I think we'll have to have like an audit of your content of your page. The truth is that if I see a good content, even without watching it from the to the end, just from seeing the content, I'll know if this content is good or not. Now, and what I want you to do is I want you to place yourself in the position of your audience. Like I want you to wear the shoe of your audience. Ask yourself this question: if my audience and the people like the people I'm posting these videos to, if they see this video, how will they react to it? Will they like it? You need to be sincere with yourself. There's some videos I made and I had to discard because I knew that even me myself, I know that this video now igba na trash. So why will I post it there and be expecting people to like it? I don't know if you get it. So we need to audit your content. We need to check out your page. We need to check out the kind of content you are creating. Maybe there's an issue with the editing or with the quality. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So we need to, that's why these 2 days is too short for us to cover all these things. And that's why the 30 days content creation class is very, very important. I'm still going to talk about that in details tomorrow. Do you get it? So, yeah, that's just it. So the next is Orogun Lady. I said, please, I advise young girls on how to keep themselves and achieve their dreams. Thank you. Right. My passion is to advise young girls to keep themselves and achieve their dreams. And I also have passion for creativity, though I'm not into headwear making. My question is, what would be my niche? Your niche could be something like personal development, right? Like you can decide to portray yourself like as somebody who is good. I don't know the level you are right now. Maybe you've already like gone so far that you cannot become like a coach to other people. But if you feel like you are not a coach yet, you have not gotten to that level yet, that you are still on the journey, you are still on the growth journey, you can just start creating content about like the things you've experienced in the past, how you're able to deal with it. And for people who are in your shoes or people who are below you or younger than you, that kind of stuff, how they can keep themselves, how they can become better persons, how they can achieve their dreams, fulfill their destinies, and all of that. Because we are not positioning yourself to them as an expert per se. You are just going as somebody who is also working towards the journey, but it's just that you've already you've gone further than them. I don't know if you get it. So your niche could be about personal development for the girl child, or it could be about self-development or becoming a better person. That's like more of like maybe inspirational or motivational kind of stuff. It's between inspirational or motivational. Well, your content should be basically around inspirational content. I think that would be good for you, right? So I don't know if that answered your question. Okay, the next is yes, thanks so much. It matters. Um, it means whether I film on landscape is fine. Okay. Yeah, this messy DIY zone. It means whether I film on landscape. Yes, if you film on landscape, you can still edit those videos in a form that it will be acceptable on TikTok and Instagram. Okay. The next is Adekunle Ojo. She said, "My problem. You don't have a problem. Please stop saying you have a problem. Okay. You have a challenge, right? The challenge is that you have a lot of content idea, but you don't know which one to start with. You see all those contents you're having in mind, as it's dropping, just be writing it down, be writing it down, be writing it down, be writing it down. Whether it's good or not, just be writing it down. Because there's a way this inspiration comes. When it comes on you, I can remember there was a day not too long ago, maybe it's 1 or 2 weeks ago. I went to charge my phone. I have a book here. Here's the book I'm talking about. I have a book here that I used to jot. It's just like I write a lot. I love to write. Do you get? So I went to charge my phone, like my gadgets, like there was no light. So I went out to charge again. So while I was charging, this book was in my bag. So I just brought out that book and I started writing. I started getting inspiration. I started writing. So as you are getting those ideas, just keep jotting it down. Okay. So that's just it. You just find out that those ideas will become very useful to you like the day you need it. As the ideas are coming, just write it down. We are going to talk about all those things tomorrow, like in tomorrow's class. Okay. So yeah, I think those that's all the question we have. Yeah, that's all the question we have. So let me just go back to my slide. So yeah, the task for day one. Now, this is the task. If you're still watching me, the task for day one is to identify your niche, to identify the type of content you want to create, and the platform you want to create on. You want to identify your niche, you want to identify your content pillars, you want to identify the platform that you want to create on. Do you understand? So I'm going to drop I'm going to drop the message on the group again for those people that did not attend or for you so that you can copy it. So what you do is you copy it and on you paste it on your notepad, on your phone's notepad. Do you get it? You paste it on your phone's notepad, and yes, that's just it. So you just need to answer those questions for yourself. Do you understand? I've already typed the question, but I'm going to send the I'll send it to the group once we are done with the class. Okay. So yeah, I think that's going to be all for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for joining us for this class. I think we had over 30 something people joined us for the class, but there are over 16 people now. Well, the number has dropped, but nevertheless, thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you in tomorrow's class. So, in case you joined very late, please try to watch the video again so that you don't miss out on anything. Okay, I'm going to drop the link of the stream on the group chat. Okay, so you can check it out yourself and make sure you don't miss anything. And please do your assignment because it's going to be needed tomorrow. If you don't do your assignment, there's no way if you don't do the task for the day, there's no way you are going to be able to move on tomorrow because what we are doing tomorrow, everything we've treated here, we are going to be needing it. Do you understand? So thank you very much for joining, and I'm so glad to be here with you guys today. We've spent 1 hour 37 minutes. That's a lot, man. So I pray we start early and we finish earlier tomorrow. But so that tomorrow is going to be more practical. So you don't want to miss it. Thank you very much for joining. I'm so happy to be your lead coach for the 2 days content creation masterclass. And I'll see you tomorrow. Right. So I'm going to be ending the stream now and you'll continue the conversation on the group. See you guys. Bye. All right. See you. Have a good night rest. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.